Hey everybody, welcome back to the Spin Rack. I'm here with my boy Petey. Cal's gonna be jumping in. We're talking about DC Fandome! This is their Comic-Con event right now, and we're gonna be watching we're gonna watch some of the most important things that's coming up today. And today we're gonna be watching many different things. One of the things we're gonna be watching is the Snyder Cut. Selector, play it.
Everybody heard something.
Oh, Dark Side. Ooh, soups. Oh yeah, baby.
Does the Earth get destroyed again?
It always gets destroyed. Ben Affleck is back.
He's sort of back. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
This is total Zack Snyder service right now. Uh-oh. Flash got a new hottie.
A hottie, yes. Oh, get out of here. Of course, they're following the TV show. Oh.
Yes. They didn't cut her out. Or is that someone else?
No, that is.
Hey, is that Ray Fisher while he still has a job?
Well, he has to have a job. Hallelujah. This is really like servicing Zack Snyder. The Hallelujah.
You picked the right song.
Why is this song here?
So we just saw Steppenwolf.
Again.
It's two girls. Superman and his two girls.
Two babes.
Well, the Snyder Cut is here. It's almost done. They say it'll be done by what, next year?
Planets he's destroyed, right? And we have to assume he's won. I don't care how many demons he's fought and how many hells. He's never fought us. Not us united.
That's right. Tell him, Batman. Yeah. Darkseid may have taken on other superpowered beings around the universe, but he hasn't done it with us united. You know what I'm trying to say? As usual, the center of the universe. Batman speaks, the world listens. That's what I like to say. You know what I'm trying to say? So, well, look, here it is, gents. Cal's finally joined in with us. Had a couple of things to say. I'm just going to throw it out. We officially were not down with the Snyder Cut. But it's here. It's here. Now we're going to watch it, and we're going to give a fair and balanced critique as we always do. Right now, I got to say, I looked at the trailer, and I'm intrigued. I want to see it. We've seen many different aspects of it. You know, Darkseid still looks like he works for CGI. You know, there's no actor in there, but hey, it is what it is. But, you know, Warner Brothers needed a show on Warner Max. What is it, Warner Max or HBO Max? They needed something on?
HBO and Cinemax streaming. Shortened HBO Max.
Right. And according to Snyder, he says on those who are international, they're probably going to do some type of distribution deal. Most likely means it's going to be on Netflix. So just make sure you don't cancel your Netflix after you finish watching Umbrella Academy, all right? Yo, Cal, what you guys say about this, bro? Hit us with it.
It's standard Zack Snyder stuff. I mean, what do we get? We get some really nice visuals, some really nice setups, slow-mo, so, you know, it really is, you know, it's got a lot of eye appeal. And then we watch it and realize, hey, this is no good. This is the same stuff. This is the same movie. You just put in some extra stuff in here. And the guys who love it, they still love it. Can't stop slapping to it. And everybody else is like, well, you know, this is like 2 hours longer. And I fell for it, again, because you put in the nice visuals, okay, and the slow motion stuff, and you put Superman in a black outfit, and I thought this was somehow going to be different. This is the equivalent of taking sour milk, putting it back in the refrigerator, coming to the refrigerator a week later to see if it will now be fresh. We've seen the movie already.
Now, Cal,
Whoa,
wait a minute, I gotta say
whoa.
this to you. Even though we saw, what was it, 90 minutes of what he did in some reshoots, and that was ultimately received bad, this has to be good because Zack Snyder's back. I I see your logic. I do see your logic. The trailer is kind of fun, even though the song works. It's kind of a service to, like, sort of patting, Zach on the back, saying he's back. So hallelujah, because there's nothing. It's like if Superman was coming back and we saw him in this trailer, then we'd be saying hallelujah. But they're starting that song on Dark Side and all the bad stuff. So it's a cool track, but it's kind of a little like a hit to Josh Whedon, and Josh Whedon is out, and now Zach is in, and that's the only thing that this is riding on. That somehow it might be better, but they have the money. This is different from the Richard Donner recut, is that they didn't really have money to actually try to reshoot Superman 2 and figure a new ending for it. They should have just put the things together as best they could to try to work it out. This, they're saying, we got the CGI, we got the money. Of course it's going to be better. Trenchcoat Batman. We don't know what we're going to get in this thing. But Cal's point is very strong. Cal's point is very strong.
It's got to be better because we didn't see this. Of course it's better. We didn't see this. No, we just saw 90. We just saw what? We just saw like 50, 60% of it. We didn't see it.
Look, Henry Cavill said he was one of the last holdouts to join the Zack Snyder party, and he came back of it, and now he is full on. He's negotiating a new movie. So Henry Cavill is coming back in, and he thought his initial depiction wasn't exactly the best.
That is not true.
I think that we're going to find a better depiction of Superman here, or a more true, more popular form of the depiction of popular.
Stop smiling when you say it. Stop smiling when you say it.
So the depiction of Superman will be much better. Okay.
The only reason why this went this long is because this dude was doing contract negotiations. He did his contract negotiations. There's not going to be another Superman movie. He finally acquiesced that he would make appearances so he could get out of it. He do a little bit over here. He ain't going to be doing anything. Okay, you're hoping he snaps somebody else's neck and you can be like, oh yes, the Superman legacy is now dead forever. Long live the bat.
No. We don't want him to do snap anymore. I just think that probably they'll have a better depiction. They're adding more footage. So I think the only reason he's coming on is because they're going to be doing a little something different where they're going to show Superman in a more positive light.
Zack Snyder went to him and was like, come on, man. You're leaving anyway. Come on. There's nothing else I can do. I promise I'm not going to have him kill anybody. He's going to still be this. I'm not going to mess it up. Okay? I'm not going to do all the evil stuff that I wanted. Henry Cavill was like, I'm still not coming back. He's like, look, I can do it with you or without you. Without you, he's going to be killing people. Okay? So he held Superman hostage in order to get Henry Cavill back in. That's how that worked right there. Okay? This, no, because the little sequences I'm looking at, like Wonder Woman talking to the little girl, and I'm like, is that supposed to mean something? Is she like a character in this that we don't know about? And then you got Jason Momoa walking backwards into the water. I'm like, yeah, that looks cool. And Amber Heard looks hot. And all these visuals look great. And how many times have we fell for this? How many times? Well, we did Man of Steel. Okay. We did Batman versus Superman. And then we did Justice League, which was majority is cut. So I was still like, how many times do we fall for this? This is Charlie Brown. He's Lucy. He's got the football, and the fans of Charlie Brown. And it's like, he doesn't even have to put the football up. We're like begging for him, put the football up. Put the football up. He's like, I'm just going to pull this out from you, right? Yeah, it's cool, though. We're happy. Picking up into the air, hyperextending our knee, and falling flat on our back. We're cool with it.
So I would say that when I think at least me and Mars and I, our assessment of the Justice League cut, because it wasn't as bad as Man of Steel and Batman v Superman, it was sort of watchable. And then, in my opinion, some of the more human moments that was in there, sort of like, I felt that's what Josh Whedon kind of brought to it. I had to say, and I've watched it a couple times after it, there was a little more wincing in there, but it still was just watchable. It wasn't great, but it wasn't as bad as like Man of Steel. I was really bothered. Batman v Superman was like I guess you could say watchable as far as a beginning, middle, and end, but it was all the way bad. And then this one was like, oh, okay, I got through a scene. I got through another scene. I do checking it off. I got through these scenes. And then you say the CGI, but I mean, ultimately, that really didn't kill me. But then if everyone was complaining about the CGI, like, did they kill themselves to re-up on Darkseid, as Mars was saying? So I don't know. So, I mean, I didn't really I didn't hate the Justice League movie. They might be adding some scenes. Hopefully it doesn't kill the humanity, even though they got the scene with the kid. I think what they had there with the family struggling with the whole warp thing that was going on with Darkseid, that was more interesting to me because it was like something that wasn't directly connected to the heroes, and then the heroes connect this subplot that's been in the movie from the beginning. So ultimately, I mean, they can add more to it, but that's the hard part. Will these scenes be good? Will it be that? And hopefully the recut scenes will be, they'll reshoot some stuff that will be good. So hopefully they can do something like that. But the premise, we've talked about the premise and some of the other stuff and however they use Superman in this in bringing him back. Will it diverge where where Superman's in the black outfit and he's doing some medicine stuff before he goes good? Will we have to struggle through the trench coat Batman? Like, that's the part that I struggle with. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Flash looking weird like he has like a mustache and that out. Like when he's in that thing, he has to do the thing going talking to Batman. Superman's the problem. Kill Superman. And it's like, that never made sense. There's no way you're going to make that scene make sense. So good luck. But it's got some buzz going. It's got some definite buzz. And a good trailer.
We should be able to solve this one pretty quickly. This is a film. This cut is for who? His fans. His fans want to see everything that you just said you don't want to be bothered with.
I mean, that's an astute point. I mean, especially that we know the international fans are huge, and you're right, the regular fans here in the States and abroad really like some of this stuff. But I think that they can recognize that there were a lot of issues with the other movie, and there were a lot of reaction, at least here in the States. I mean, you can be a huge, like the Transformers, you can be a huge hit in China, and people just pan it here. If you really want to do something well, I think that they've seen it and they're going to do the best that they possibly can. So look, I'm an optimist, generally. So I'm going to give it a shot and say, hey, hopefully they've learned some of the stuff. They're throwing additional money on it. Henry Cavill is down with it. So let's rock with it, bro.
Well, I would only say, I want to add to that point, was Henry Cavill did once, because obviously, what was that? Who's that guy? Christopher McQuarrie had, fought to get Henry Cavill into the Mission Impossible movies. And since obviously Chris McQuarrie was very prolific as a writer, they came to DC with some Superman ideas, and I think they should have went with it. But that last said, let's close this show out, because I wish that, he's one of my favorite writers / directors. Not, I mean, obviously he's really new director, but as a writer, he's very strong. So that's the part I'm missing out on. That's what I want. Anyway.
Well, Spinnerack?
Out. We survived that one.
So, Selector, what's the next one?